Hello to everyone. Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I am coming on to bring a part two for the Get Out message that I last did in regards to. Well, first, I'll give you all a quick recap for those of you who have not seen it. Please go back and watch the part one. I have not labeled it part one, it's just called Get Out Urgent Message, Get Out. Um, and so this particular message is going to be a part two. Now, in part one, I did tell you all about a dream that I'd had the night prior, which is what prompted me to actually come forward and investigate more into what that dream actually meant. In the dream, I was in my spiritual nature. I was sent to someone's home, and I was able to eyewitness that there was a lot of dark energy surrounding their home. And it came to me that I was actually there to see what was happening and to awaken this particular person to get them to see things from a spiritual aspect rather than looking at it with their natural eyes. So, as we continue to move forward with pulling out the cards to investigate that particular dream, I found that someone who was potentially getting a divorce or who was going to court to establish some sort of assets or some sort of money might be separated between two people. It was revealed that this person is dealing with bad health. Now, many of you emailed me and was asking me to actually do a part two. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm being brought forward to do this at this time. But I also felt just called, I was trying to figure out, but it was revealed to me that I needed to do a part two, okay? And so in terms of the bad health, that can be mental health, that can be addictions, alcoholism, drug abuse. Bad health can be depression. Bad health can be physical illness. Bad health can be mental illness. Okay, there's multiple areas where bad health can actually be categorized. So don't just assume that I'm only speaking specifically on physical illness. But I did see that this person, there's a community of people, as well as the wife of this person or the long term partner of this person, has been doing dark magic against this particular man who potentially has wealth already in his possession, or this family is actually anticipating this man to end up in the hospital or chronically ill or dead in order to receive some sort of payout. Okay, that much was brought forward and it was very clear. We also saw that there is a potential for an affair that has been going on from the woman who is actually doing these things behind his back, as well as a child who is potentially not his. Okay, and so I'm coming forward to do a part two because there was more questions that I had, and actually more things have been coming to me. I really do feel that if this person happens to watch this video, then they need to do what's necessary to remove themselves from that environment, to even hire a private investigator on their behalf, and to also cleanse themselves, take a spiritual bath. I had someone ask me, well, if I know someone who is going through this, what can I do? Well, first I'd start by suggesting that you send them this video, part one as well as part two. That way they can, sometimes all it takes is for someone to nudge you, because most of the time people have intuitive feelings in regards to the agenda of the people around them, but they don't tend. A lot of times people tend to not listen to it because they think they may be too far fetched, especially if this person might be going through mental illness, if that's what the black magic is being used to do. Y'all, I haven't even started shuffling yet, but it says imprisonment, so somebody is going to jail. That also showed up in the part one, that someone, whether it's this community of people or the wife, someone is going to jail. Okay, so this is just confirmation right here. Somebody is definitely going to jail. But you can send them this video. It'll help to awaken or to give them some sort of confirmation and allow them to step into their own power and take their power back. Okay, that's where it begins. Recognizing, pinpointing what's happening, removing yourself from the situation, doing what's necessary to cleanse your spiritual energy and to empower yourself. Okay, that's where it's going to have to begin. So I strongly suggest, if you know someone, send them the video. And yes, you could put out prayers on their behalf. But it really starts with that individual, because no one can put dark magic over you when you know who you are. When you know who you are, you're protected. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull a few cards just to see how the message is going to begin. I have multiple questions that I want to ask here. So we still see that someone has some sort of expectations here. This card came out last time in regards to the wife having expectations. There it is. Mature woman just flew out in the reverse again. So this would be the woman who is having expectations, this immature woman. Having some sort of expectations here, okay? So I have two of these decks, okay? Same deck. Just one is a little bit newer than the other. So I like to use these to clarify. So again, what is the expectation that this woman is having? What is the expectation that this immature woman is having? False person is here, okay? So I feel like she might be having some sort of expectation. Look at what's at the bottom of this deck. It says thief, okay? Thief. So she may be having some sort of expectation that her mask is going to end up being, revealed. The true nature of who she is getting ready to come out. She's really trying to maintain this persona, but it's not working, okay? It's not working. Let me clarify expectations again. And again, she does have this man who is standing behind her who is also in a mask. Expectation is occupation, okay? So look at this. Expectation is right behind that, okay, in this deck. So she's definitely expecting something in regards to some work that she's been putting in, okay? She may be even expecting someone to work on her behalf here. Expecting something to come through on her behalf. Maybe she put someone to work on her behalf. Let me see. I'm going to see what this is from another deck. What is the expectation that this immature woman is having, this false person, which would strongly indicate that she is a karmic partner, okay? She is not the soulmate of whoever this man is. She is a karmic partner with very dark intentions. So let's see. What is the expectation of this woman? In this time, we're in the age of Aquarius, and in this time, nothing can be hidden, okay? In the times of revelation, the time of the reveal, I say this all the time, nothing can be hidden. So many of these people who have been gaining their wealth through working with the Illuminati, doing sacrificial rituals on people in order to maintain their wealth, stealing people's accounts that's associated with their social security number, their birth certificate, doing all of these things against people, stealing identities, in order to sacrifice them for their own wealth and material gain, using dark magic in order to cause illness for people, and just working with the U.S. corporation. There's a lot of people, the system is corrupted in and of itself because it was built on corruption. And so behind the scenes, what people don't see is the darkness and how these people had these secret societies and these groups of people. Many people, some of them are in your family because they've been doing this for generations. And a lot of times they pick someone in the family to be the sacrifice, okay? And I'm finding that it's becoming more apparent now in the age of Aquarius than it was in the past, because people just thought that was just conspiracy. But now it's becoming very clear. So what is this expectation? It cannot be hidden anymore. This is judgment time now. Expectation is false mask. So this already came out, y'all. Expectation was false person. So you see she's wearing a mask, okay? So it's very clear. That's double confirmation that she's expecting that she'll be able to get away with whatever it is she's working on as long as she maintains this false mask, okay? Okay. What else is she expecting here? Mother. Something about mother, okay? So yeah, remember, this could mean in regards to, I want to clarify what mother is. Because this could mean, we did speak on in part 1, it was revealed that there is a pregnancy or a child who already exists, where it was coming out that it did not belong to the partner who they are trying to sacrifice, okay? So it looks like she's trying to maintain this false mask. She's putting in a lot of work in order to maintain this false mask because she does not want her spouse or whoever this man is, this is not him, but this is the lover. Okay, this is the lover who's also wearing a mask. This is actually her secret lover. Okay, she does not want it to be revealed that she is, look at this, y'all, that says karmic family. She does not want it to be revealed that herself and her family is karmic. Okay, they are not the true soul family of whoever this man is that she married. Okay, so let me see, I'm going to pull from this deck again. We have high honor coming out. What is high honor? Someone is held in high honor here. Courthouse. Courthouse. So somebody, you know, it came out that this woman is a privileged lady, and that she and her family have been able to gain a certain amount of wealth through whatever business they have. But it looks like to the community, those who are not in on this, that the wealth came in from whatever business they have at the forefront. Okay, so let's just say they have a restaurant, or they have, you know, they sell houses, or whatever it is. It could be anything. Okay, they have multiple beauty salons or something like that. These people they've worn a mask in terms of what they're doing in order to gain their wealth. And so if they've been working alongside the U.S. corporation, there's something about them being held at high honor. There could be somebody involved in this that's in the service, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing when I see this card of high honor, okay? Somebody could be involved in this who's actually in the service, and so they might find that they have certain connections in order to manipulate the court documentation some kind of way. Let me see what else. What is high honor? Ooh, okay. High honor is the mature man and gift. Okay. So we saw this gift card come out several times in part one. The mature man. So then this is showing me that this mature man is actually held in high honor. Whoever this mature man is. Court documents. So I did feel that things was going to work out in his favor, even though they have expectations that they will not work out in his favor. They expect that this man is going to stay blinded to what's going on. But again, in my dream, I felt like me being placed in his presence in the spiritual realm, that me calling out to him and telling him, you know, something is not right here. This place is filthy. You know, look around, trying to awaken him. It was something about maybe something clicked, okay, in the 3D. All right. And so this mature man is expecting a gift through whatever this court proceeding is, and he's held in high honor. What is the gift? Okay. So this could be dealing with the home, okay, the house itself, okay, because I did pick up the fact that they are potentially, you know, going to court to establish who is going to receive the home, or however this is going to work out here, but it's something about a home, family room. We do have thief here at the bottom of the deck, okay? So they could be actually trying to take his home. That could be another part, you know, if she has this family or whoever this community of people is. But I'm going to look into that specifically. Let me just see what the thief is. What is thief? What are they trying to steal here? I want to get as specific as possible. What is thief? Because she's really expecting that as long as she maintains this false mask, that she's going to be able to get away with this. She doesn't want him to know that they are a karmic family, that she's a karmic partner. What is thief? Look at this. So thief, we have here crooked judge, okay? So there is some crooked people in the judicial system, which I was telling you all that the structure has been built on lies and criminal behavior, and it continues to stand on lies and criminal behavior. It's just the public has not been able to see this, okay? This is the trust. This deals with those accounts that are linked to. Now, this could be a trust that this person actually has, maybe some sort of inheritance, and there's a crooked judge who's getting paid to steal from this person. This is clarifying thief, to steal from this person. Um, We do have mental illness coming out, okay? So this thief is also being clarified with mental illness. And so remember, I told you all the illness can be anything. It doesn't have to be physical illness. So this right here is actually pinpointing specifically what this illness could be. This person could be going through mental illness where they don't understand why it seems like their thoughts are all over the place. They can't seem to get their balance. Maybe they're going through deep depression, okay? Some sort of anxiety. But whoever this thief is, this woman is wearing a false mask. They're working with a crooked judge. So yes, somebody does have ties with someone in the judicial system in order to get a hold of this trust. So they're hoping to actually take this person's money, maybe get this home, whatever it is they're trying to do, okay? So let me see. I want to see about this crooked judge. What about this crooked judge? Righteous judgment and justice is going to be had for those who have been through these types of things. These people think they're going to continue to get away with it because they think that they're higher than the Most High God. They really don't believe that the Most High God exists. But this is why the Most High is using me, and I'm sure many other people will be placed in a position to expose these people. Okay, these things they're not going to stay hidden. So we have here paid a practitioner, crooked judge paid a practitioner. And when I see that, especially up underneath mental illness, this crooked judge could be paying some sort of doctor to try and diagnose this man with a specific mental illness, maybe to make it seem as if he's not mentally capable of maintaining his own finances. Okay. We also have here, they know you're chosen. So, of course, they are targeting people who are chosen because I tell you all the time, they are always watching out for the chosen. Because once the chosen awaken to the powers that we possess collectively as a group consciousness, we shake this whole thing. The whole structure comes crashing down, okay? Because they have nothing on us. We get our power and our strength from the source, the Most High God. They get their strength from lower level entities, okay? And so, as you know, light always outpowers and overrides darkness. I don't care if it's just one candle in the room, one candle lit, one person who has awakened is still going to outshine all darkness around it, okay? And so imagine when we all come together as a group consciousness, awakened, standing in our strength, that fire is burning within us, that light is lit. These people come down and they get exposed because that's what light does. It exposes things that are hidden in the darkness. So I feel like this crooked judge is actually in on trying to pay a practitioner to have some sort of documentation against this man to say that he's mentally he's not equipped to maintain his own finances or whatever this trust is. Moors are involved in this situation, okay? So I am finding that the Moors have been largely involved in a lot of the sacrifices that have been taking place. I know from my own personal experience that these people are involved. Not all Moors, obviously, just like not all people in church are involved in sacrifice, but you can say that the times that we are in, people are desperate for material wealth. People are desperate for power, okay? And they've been doing this for generations. These people came into a contract and an agreement that was the more separated, okay? And some of them went left and some of them went right. Some of them decided to do the right thing and to stay in a space of honor and integrity, and others decided to join with the U.S. corporation to sell people out, to sacrifice people for their own gain. And so Moors are involved. We did see in part one that there was a religious, I believe we did see that there was a religious group involved. I feel like we might have seen that. But if we didn't, we're seeing it now. So Moors are involved here. They know that this mature man is chosen. They're trying to steal from him. There's a crooked judge involved in this that wants to document him as having a mental illness in order to take over his trust, okay? These people are being caught, though, okay? They're being caught. That's why we saw the imprisonment card before I could even start shuffling the deck. they're being caught. So let me see what is going on with these Moors. Moors are involved. What's going on with these Moors? Something about traveling, okay? Something about traveling. Moors are involved. Yeah, pathway. So I don't know if they're trying to get away because they've been caught. Maybe they call themselves trying to get away, whoever it is that was involved. What else for Moors? Bad health. Okay. So yes, these people, I feel like I'm about to pull for them specifically. They might be largely involved in doing the dark magic. Because again, like I knew someone, like literally knew someone who was largely involved in dark magic and advocated for it very strongly. And I was very against it, you know. But it kind of triggered a lot of things within me in terms of being able to see how sacrifice is going on and how these people are using this dark magic to manipulate people and to gain wealth and power. And it actually awakened within me the fact that I was also being placed in a position where my own family was trying to sacrifice me, okay? But because I have awakened to everything that is going on, and because the Most High has shown it all to me, like I see it very clearly, these people can't do anything because I've already established it in the spiritual realm that they have no power over me or my children or my destiny or my inheritance, okay, my birthright. And so, Moors are involved in this situation. So let's see. What else is coming out in terms of these Moors being involved? Look at this, y'all. Addictions. Okay, so they're involved in creating addictions for this person because we just saw bad health. So this person could be going through mental illness because they're strongly addicted to something, whether it's alcohol, drug abuse. Whatever type of addictions they have is what's causing them to have this mental illness, because you have to already have some sort of codependency in order for this dark magic to work, okay? And so I feel like this person, maybe they already had a codependency on some sort of addiction, and so this is why they became the perfect host for these people to come in and to create this bad health, this mental illness for this person. One more for the Moors. Look at this. They've been monitoring whoever this man is since childhood, okay? They've been monitoring this person since childhood, so maybe they have some sort of ties with this person's family. If they've been monitoring this person since childhood, then likely there's someone in this person's immediate family who actually has some sort of, I just heard covenant, some sort of agreement with this religious group, the Moors, to sacrifice this person, okay? Yeah, false contract. So there's a false contract here. This could largely be in regards to the marriage. This could be in regards to whatever this agreement is. Let me see what I can get for false contract. False contract. Somebody made an agreement with this religious group in regards to this person since they was a child. Yeah, karmic family. So when I see false contract coming out with karmic family, this lets me know that this person doesn't realize that they have maybe married into or made a false contract with a karmic partner. Okay, this immature woman who keeps coming out in the reverse. This woman is, they made a false contract. Okay. In terms of the marriage, okay? In the spiritual realm, these people are not married. In the spiritual realm, this woman is his enemy, okay? This is why you keep seeing false person, false contract, karmic family, false mask, okay? These things are coming out to clarify that this person didn't realize that they was joining forces with someone who ultimately was a part of the agenda to sacrifice them and to steal their wealth, to cause and to create bad health for them. You see it says paid under the table. So they're looking to get paid out behind closed doors. And this is how these people are creating their wealth. So I'm going to pull one more. Oh, goodness. 3 came out. So let's see. Yeah, slander. There's something about slander. Somebody is lying, slandering, probably slandering this person's name. There's court documents here. And then we have liar. Okay, so slander and liar, they go hand in hand. Somebody is telling some big ass lies about this man, okay? Saying all types of things about this man, slandering his name, and they're probably putting it, court documents. They're placing it within the court documents. They're putting it in writing because, as you can see, there is a crooked judge that is involved in this. So likely this crooked judge is tied to these Moors who made an agreement with the U.S. corporation to sacrifice this particular person at this time. They've been doing this, but this person, I guess they figured, oh, his number is up, so it's time for us to sacrifice this one right here. So now they're slandering and lying on this man by documenting that he has mental illness, okay, addictions, which he probably does suffer from addictions, but it's been heightened because these people have been doing dark magic over him. And so let me just clarify mental illness. Let me clarify mental illness so that you all can see. But these people are being caught, so they're not going to be able to get away with this. Things are going to come out in this man's favor, and people are going to be going to jail. Hopefully all of them will be going to jail. And if it's not physical prison, people think that if they escape being behind the actual physical bars, that they escape their karma. No, you're stupid, because you will definitely face your karma. It'll actually probably be, you probably will end up praying to go behind bars when you consider the type of karma that you're going to have from being not behind those bars, because now you're probably going to be questioning your safety. You probably would prefer to be behind bars than to be out in the streets, because the karma that's going to come to these people, you use dark magic to place mental illness over someone. Now your mind is going to be played with. Your mind is going to be messed with. All of those demons that you conjured up to send their way to cause illness and bad health and addictions. Now you're going to have to suffer with that, but times 1,000. Okay. And then some, because these people, the hopes that these people put out, the energy that they projected and trying to cause bad health for this person, all of that has to come back to them times 1,000. And it may not look exactly the way that it looks in terms of what they did to this person, but you best believe they're going to have to face some harsh judgment. Look, this says they lose, okay? They lose. They're being caught. These people better get with the program. Okay, they keep on selling their own souls to try to sacrifice somebody else in hopes that it's going to bring them power and financial abundance. Not realizing that the Most High God has been taking account and writing down everything that they have been doing. Generational curse breaker, okay? This man is going to break the generational curses off of his family because he's awakening. And because we see, it says here, they know you're chosen. They know that he's been the one that's been placed within this family to break the generational curses. And so as long as they can keep him in mental illness, bad health, addictions, taking financial losses, going through heartbreak and all of these different things, then it keeps him in a low vibrational state to where he can't awaken to what his calling is and take that path. But they need to understand that when these people work against us, they're actually doing us a favor, because it actually strengthens us even more. Okay, it's like that resistance when you lifting weights or climbing uphill in order to to do that workout. The more resistance, the stronger you become. Okay, and so these people, they think they're doing something. They think they're doing something here. You have true friend. So he might have a true friend that will come in on his behalf. But I want to clarify, what is bad health? What is bad health? Phoenix rising. So he's not going to stay down long, okay? This man is not going to stay down long. You see that right now he's dealing with bad health and these, whatever this addiction, mental illness, whatever it is, it might be keeping him in the bed if he's dealing with depression, whatever the case may be. But Phoenix rising, he's going to rise up out of that bed, okay? And they should be really afraid of what's getting ready to happen once this man is fully awakened and he knows his power. Let me clarify one more for bad health. Bad health. Yeah, see, this bad health is dealing with addictions, y'all, okay? So we already have this coming out with two different decks, okay? Addictions here and addictions here. This is what this bad health is all about, okay? This man is dealing with some addictions that's causing him, is messing with his mental, okay? But it says take your power back. This is what he's getting ready to do. This man is getting ready to be strengthened, and he's going to take his power back because, like I said in my dream, I kept calling him, Nick, this house is filthy. Somebody has come in and they've trashed the whole house, because that's what I was able to see. The spiritual nature of where he was at was very dark, and it was very dirty. And so it was clear to me that something was happening in the spiritual realm, but he was not able to see it, because you're not going, it's hard. You can't tap in. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to tap into the spiritual aspect of what's happening around you when you are inebriated or when you are dealing with addictions, okay? Because in that energy, those lower level entities, you become the perfect host for that type of energy. So it's hard for you to awaken your spiritual eyes to be able to see things from a higher perspective, okay? Because when you awaken to what's happening in the spiritual nature around you, you have to rise above it in order to see it clearly. That's like the eagle is able to rise way up and to be able to look down and see things from that bird's eye view. You can't fly high if you low vibrational. Okay, you can't fly high to see everything from a clear perspective if you're low vibrational. So addictions will keep you low. So you'll always stay just focused in on getting the next fix, pleasure seeking behaviors, whatever it is you can do to keep yourself numbed out so that you don't have to deal with this. And so I feel strongly that because this person has already been dealing with addictions, the dark magic that they sent towards this person is messing with their mental to the degree where they're probably hearing things, they're probably seeing things, they're probably very paranoid, they're probably going through a whole lot of spiritual attacks. I feel like that's what they've been doing to this person. And this is why these people just don't know. It's about to be really, really bad for them because of what they have done, okay? They've gone to the extreme measures in order to maintain power, and all for the sake of money. All for the sake of money. So let's see. What is the immature woman's plan at this point? What is the wife, the spouse, the lover, long-term lover, whoever this is? What is the immature woman's plan at this point? What is she planning? Because we see that she's expecting something. As long as she can maintain this false mask, she's hoping that she'll be able to get whatever it is that she's been working on. The immature woman's plan is, her plan is to blackmail, okay? Her plan is to blackmail. You have here children. So I told you this woman, whether she's pregnant, whether she's lying about a pregnancy and trying to pin it on him in hopes that if he loses his mind to the degree where they can document on paper that this man is too mentally ill in order to maintain his own finances, then somehow she'll be able to take over. And if she can say that she has children by him or that she's currently pregnant by him, then he won't be mentally aware enough to go and get a paternity test. And so because they're still married, if they have, because we saw false contract, if they're still married, then she'll be able to also put in documentation that her child will be able to get whatever it is from his trust, from his inheritance, however it is that they're doing this. And she's using blackmail in order to do it. So you have children, blackmail, and you are being watched, okay? So they're trying to blackmail this man. You have jealousy here at the bottom of the deck, okay? And so this woman is jealous. She's trying to blackmail this man in regards to children, watching, spying, okay? And so someone also asked, well, does this have to be a man who's going through this? No, this can be a woman who is actually being targeted to be sacrificed, where someone is trying to use her children to blackmail her, using her children, okay, watching her, okay, because out of jealousy, out of spite, out of envy, okay, because they know that they can't match, they can't level up to the degree where she's at, and so they're jealous, so they would go by any means necessary in order to make themselves feel more empowered. Yes, this could be a woman who is also going through this on behalf of a man that is doing this to her. So take it how it resonates if you suspect that this is what you might be dealing with or someone that you know, okay? This woman's, look at this. This woman's agenda, she made a foolish ass decision though. She made a foolish decision to cause mental illness for this person, okay? She made a very foolish decision, but the dummy don't see it yet because she's too busy thinking that the mask that she wears is going to be enough to protect her. You know, that's how you know there's addictions right there at the bottom of the deck. Addictions, and right behind that is the agenda. Okay? This woman is, her Her goal, what she's planning, okay, it couldn't get no more clear than this. She's planning to blackmail this man in regards to a child. He's being watched, okay? But she's made a foolish decision here. She's trying to cause mental illness through his addictions, using his addictions. That's how she's able to use the dark magic. The agenda is through his addictions, through that codependency that he has not been able to break free from just yet. She's able to use that dark magic over him to send certain energies his way so that while he's incapacitated, or while he's in that energy of not being able to think straight, here comes those demons coming in, working against his mind, making him think that he's crazy, making him think that he's losing his damn mind, okay? She's made a foolish decision though, okay? Let me pull one more for this woman. Look at this. Wicked attorney, and they are receiving karma. That's why she made a foolish decision. That's why court came out, okay? Because these people are being caught. They're getting ready to receive some major karma. There's a wicked attorney involved. There's a crooked judge involved. Of course there is. When you got a crooked judge, you got a wicked attorney. They're all working hand in hand, trying to go up against this man. So this man wants to be very aware of the attorney that he hires, making sure that this attorney that he brings on his behalf, this is why it's so important for whoever this is, they need to clean themselves up. You need to clean yourself up, pray for healing, don't beg and plead for healing. Establish it in the spiritual realm. Establish your authority over your physical vessel, okay? Because this is just a suit, but beyond that, you are a spirit having a human experience. And so you have much more power than what you think. Right now, the addictions have more power over your physical vessel than you do. So now you have to take back control of your life. If I'm actually talking to this person, but if I'm not talking to this person, then this is what I'm saying needs to be done. This person needs to recognize that they possess the power to establish and to decree, to declare that they are now breaking themselves. They are broken free from all chains that have kept them bound, all strongholds over their physical, mental, spiritual state. Okay, I decree and I declare that I release all addictions. I release all obstacles. I release all dark magic, spell work, rituals that have been done over my life, over my mind. I declare and I decree that I take my power back and I establish it, okay, in spirit and in flesh. And I always tell y'all, in sleep and awakened state, across all timelines, realms, and dimensions, known and unknown, you establish your authority in all facets of your existence, so that these people, these are ones, the people that's doing this against him are really the ones with the mental illness. These are the ones that are obsessed with using dark magic against others in order to gain their own wealth. But because it worked for them in the past, and because they was able to obtain a certain amount of wealth for themselves in the past, they thought that they was going to be able to continue in this. So they became addicted to doing this to people. But because you've built up such a long record for yourself, I'm talking about these foolish people, they built up such a long record, judges, lawyers, family members, karmic lovers. They've been doing this for so long that the karma that's about to boomerang back on that ass, they might as well go ahead and I can't tell you what to do. But you better hope for a speedy life cycle so that you can come on in and do it again. Have a speedy life cycle. Come on in, because you're not going to you think that this is not going to be the end in terms of, let's say they get their karma in this lifetime and they pass on. They're going to have to deal with this karma, I strongly feel, for lifetimes, because these people have been doing this for generations. This man is not their first victim, okay? And so because they've been doing this against multiple people, you saw it came out since childhood. They've been going against this particular person because they know that he's chosen. So they've been targeting those who are chosen, working with these people, these secret societies, these religious groups, okay? U.S. corporation, in order to go against the chosen, to cause illness for them so that they can take over their accounts, separate their money, document that these people are incapacitated, they don't possess the ability to take care of themselves or even create physical illness, take people's children. They do all types of crazy shit, these establishments do, in order to take over people's accounts and to gain their wealth and their inheritance, okay? But on an even deeper level, on a spiritual level, these people are siphoning the energy from the chosen. They hope to siphon the energy of the chosen so that they can maintain the beast, okay? Which is what's behind the structure itself. That beast needs to be fed energetically, energy harvesting. And so they cause all types of stumbling blocks, mental illness, mental anguish, all types of pain, for the chosen in order to extract their energy, and on a physical level in order to take their inheritance, okay? So that's what the plan is of this old wicked, funky, so-called mature woman, okay? So now let's just see, in terms of the community, because the community kept coming out. I want to see in terms of the community, what role are they playing in this, okay? We want to call all of them out. And for those of you who know who you are, let's establish it in the spiritual realm together as a group consciousness. It is our responsibility. We don't just, like, let's just say something comes out on the news today. Let's just say these people was to be revealed. And somehow the Most High set it up so that it actually is televised, okay? When you know in your heart, even if it's not televised, because most of this stuff won't be televised, even if you know in your heart that this is happening, it is our responsibility as a collective, as a group consciousness, to establish in the spiritual realm. We speak it out there. We declare and we decree in unison that righteous judgment and justice will be established on behalf of our brothers and our sisters, those of us who are chosen. Okay? Because the more that we take our power back and we work together in unison, this is not just about praying for yourself. Well, I'm in a position where I might be getting sacrificed, and so I got to pray for me. No, we pray for all of our brothers and sisters, because it is our responsibility as a collective to shift the energy. That's the whole purpose of the awakening. That's why not just one person awakens, multiple people awaken. Because when the body awakens, the body works in unison. Okay? When the heart starts pumping, 144,000 awaken, the whole body awakens. And so then everything begins to work in unison. So it's our responsibility to put the energy out there of establishing righteous judgment on behalf of our brothers and sisters over the heads of those who have continued to operate in ritualistic sacrifice for material gain and for power. We have to put it out there, okay? And so when we come in numbers, it's nothing these people can do. All right. So for those of you who are watching this message, yes, establish it. I declare and I decree the righteous judgment and justice will be established on the behalf of the chosen who have been sacrificed today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Okay. We want to establish that all of us, all our ancestors of love and light, every last one of us who have been a victim, we want to establish it. Okay. Because when I say us, I'm speaking on my ancestors. I know that my mother was actually sacrificed, okay? I'm very well aware of that fact, okay? And this is why they target certain people in certain lines, because they know, okay, if she's chosen, then likely she'll give birth to someone who is chosen. And so the goal is to keep you asleep, to cause so many stumbling blocks in your life that you'll just give up, or to actually sacrifice you so that you never come into the point of awakening. But see, these people are foolish. Because a lot of times the problem is they don't know who you are. They don't know the power that you possess. And so they figure because they got away with it before that they'll be able to do it with you. But they don't know. You keep on poking at a lion, that lion is going to wake up. You're going to get your damn head bitten off. So this community of people is a part of the family, okay? They've been plotting and, creating this conspiracy within this home. I feel like this will be the karmic family of whoever this mature man is. This community of people is strongly and largely involved in the bad health of this man. So these people, there's someone, maybe multiple people in the family that's involved with the Moors, okay, who are all coming together to do dark magic against this man. But you can definitely see that this is happening in the family room. So this community of people, yes, you have thoughts here, thoughts. Someone is thinking here. Someone is plotting and thinking. What are the thoughts here? False person. They're thinking. Oh, that's what it is. This man who's in bad health is starting to see that this woman, he's starting to see that she's not his person. He's starting to see that she is a karmic partner. He's starting to see that her ass is wicked as hell. Okay, he might even be thinking about the fact that she is having an affair. He's starting to unmask her. That's what it is. That's what the thoughts are all about. He's thinking about this false person. You see, she don't have a mask on in this picture, but she has a mask on here. And so, yes, this person who is in bad health, maybe it took for them to get into this position in order to awaken to what was happening. Sometimes you got to be, like I said, Phoenix rising from the ashes. You can't rise from the ashes unless you've been buried first. So I feel like this person had to be sat down because there was something in their energy that made them attract this type of person to them in the first place. Maybe they was too focused in on materialism. Maybe they was living too much on the surface of life and was completely separated from the spiritual aspect of who they are. And so they was able to attract demons, leeches, okay, mentally ill, dark magic obsessed people who would ultimately come in to use them to try and use them as their sacrifice to get their own wealth and power. So this person in this position of bad health is starting to awaken and see things more clearly. Like I said, me coming in from my dreams, in the dream state, coming in as a spiritual vessel to awaken this man's spiritual eyes. I feel like something happened, y'all. Something shifted because I could see it in this reading. We got caught coming out. In this card, we see thoughts. This man is thinking. He's starting to think about this woman. He's starting to see clearly. Okay. We have more power than we think because we are spirits having human experience. Don't think that dream state, don't take it for granted. Don't assume that you're just going to sleep and having a few dreams. Look at this. Generational curse breaker. This man is beginning to awaken to the fact, look at that, to the truth about the fact that he is here to break the generational curses off of his family. And these people wanted to stop him from doing that. But they've made some unsuccessful attempts. Why? Because their asses, they lose. Okay? Come on now. It's clear. It doesn't get any more clear than this. He's starting to come into the truth about who these people are. What else is as far as his thoughts? What are his thoughts here? What are his thoughts? He's thinking about taking his power back against this false ass person. What are his thoughts? He's thinking about taking his power back against these addictions that have been hovering over him. He has a true friend though, because this has came out before. There's someone that he knows that is a true friend to him. And I feel like me coming in the spiritual nature, because I actually, in the dream, the person that I was calling out to, Nick, I actually know him in the 3D. Okay. And, so, whether it's him or whether it's someone else that is going through this person's starting to realize they have a true friend. Okay. It's time for them to take their power back and to overcome these addictions. You don't let no damn substance rule you. As powerful as you are, especially as a you here to break a whole generational curse. You talking about generations that preceded you. Do you know how powerful you are when you have that type of assignment? So to break a generational curse, first of all, that curse also deals with addictions. So likely the curse of addictions is also something that was placed over his family, whether it's through his mother's side, his father's side, or both. There was a generational curse of addictions that ended up coming down to him. It was passed on to him, okay? And so he's not just here to break the addictions. First of all, you have to break the generational curses off of yourself first before you can break it off of your ancestors and your offspring, okay? And I told you all about that in my other video, which was in regards to generational curses, where we targeted the specific generational curses that you might have had on your mother's side of the family or your father's side of the family. And so this person has much more power than they was able to see before. But they're starting to awaken to the truth about how powerful they really are. When you have this type of assignment, when you wake up, there is nothing that these people can do except go and put their head between their tail and pray for some mercy, because it's getting ready to get ugly. It's getting ready to get real ugly. These attempts that they made against him, it worked for a short time, but now you lose. Now they lose, okay? Now they lose. Y'all know how passionate I can get when it comes to this, because this has been happening to our ancestors. This has been happening to our brothers and sisters. These are things that these people have attempted to do to us, okay? But it's not until you recognize who you are and you take your power back, these people can't do shit except expect that karma to hit their ass, okay? So let's see. Let's just see what else is coming out in terms of this community and this immature woman, where this thing is going, because it's very clear this man is waking up. Look at this. This man is waking up to the power that he possesses, okay? As the magician, you know that you got that divine connection, first of all, to the Most High God. So you possess infinite wisdom. All of this yellow here, that's that solar plexus energy, that confidence, that courage, okay? To step into your power and to use the tools that you have to manifest the outcome that you desire. So speaking into existence, declaring and decreeing in the spiritual realm that you release yourself and you break yourself free from the generational curses that have been placed over you through your family's lineage. You break yourself free from all addictive behaviors, from all obsessive behaviors, from all pleasure-seeking behaviors. You declare and decree these things in the spiritual realm, and that's what takes down these manipulative, jealous people who have constantly come into your life to try to cause heartache and pain, okay, to drag you down with them, to try to drag you to hell with them. That's what they wanted to do, okay? Taking your power back, knowing that you possess everything that you need within you in order to create. That's what this man is getting ready to do. I strongly feel that this man is getting, because they stabbed this man in the back so much that he ended up on his face, okay? I'm trying to tell you, these people manipulated this man so bad because their hopes was to actually kill him. Their hopes was that he would become so mentally ill, he would become so addicted to whatever drug or substance it is that he's on, that he would actually end up killing himself. That's how much dark magic they was trying to put over this man. That's why the karma that's coming back to them is, it's going to be real bad. It's going to be really, really bad. And it's not just because of what they did to this man. It's because of what they did to all of the chosen. They've been doing this for a long time. Okay? So what? Let's see. Because when you got judges and crooked attorneys and stuff like that involved, you think that people don't know what the hell they doing? Look at this. Look at these devils. Look at these devils. But this man here, this man is an earth angel. This man is chosen. These devils was hoping, okay, if we can keep him chained and bound to this karmic ass relationship, then we can continue to feed the beast. I told y'all that beast is what is feeding off of because this one here, they possess nourishment, okay? This person here has the fire. And so it's something about them being chained to one another that's actually feeding the flame. Yeah. Because his tail is actually being lit by fire. So I feel the fire is that passionate energy using that Jezebel spirit over him. So the Jezebel spirit can come in many forms. It can come in lustful behaviors, addictions to sex. It can come in addictions to drugs. Okay, because it's all about pleasure-seeking behaviors. It's all about, getting that dopamine to be to express that dopamine. Okay, and so this is that Jezebel spirit. So to feed that flame, this is what the beast has been doing to this man. And this woman is coming in acting like she's able to nourish him, but at the end of the day, it's all just about keeping him chained and bound, okay? But this person, this temperance card is all about healing. It's all about finding that balance within, recognizing who you are, exposing things, because the sun is back there, seeing things for what it is, taking that path, okay, towards the sun, healing yourself, getting yourself balanced back out, okay? That divine connection to the Most High to overcome the beast. You see how both of these cards, I split the deck at total opposites, polar opposites, coming out of this energy of addictive behavior, being attached to these karmic partnerships, and coming into, this is one person here, one angel here, one angelic being here, knowing who you are, balancing yourself out, wearing all of that white, purify your energy, clean yourself up. Go on a straight fast. Start fasting, okay? Smoothies and alkaline water. Smoothies and alkaline water every single day. Taking you salt baths every single day. Writing down and burning. I declare and I decree that I release and I destroy all addictive behavior, all dark magic, all spell work, all obsessive behavior. I release and destroy all things within me that would allow me to attract that type of energy to me. I release and destroy all things known and unknown that would allow me to be, that would attract me, or that would attract people to me that will place me in this type of energy. Listen to your intuition in terms of what you need to write. And you put in spirit and in flesh. And you burn it. And then you get you a candle and you light. I am powerful. I am strong. I am free. Because that's really the most important thing. Freedom. I am free. Because this is what the enemy does not want. Sovereignty is one of the scariest words that would be for the U.S. corporation, okay, when it comes to the physical. Sovereignty, okay, that word is very intimidating for them. They hate that word because that means that that you, in your own vessel, you don't need no damn criminal structure standing over you telling you what the hell to do. How the hell is a criminal going to tell me what to do when I operate from a space of integrity and love? I know who I am. So what the hell you going to tell me about raising my family, about teaching my children, about feeding my children? What are you going to tell me? And you're a whole criminal damn institution that's doing things underhandedly, sacrificing people, lying on people, taking people's money and inheritance, enslaving people. Modern day slavery still exists. So this is why it's so important for us to wake up at this time. This is not a time to play around. Okay? And I'm not going to make any apologies for how passionate I am about this, because when I see these types of things, it's been revealed to me that these things have been going on. Because like I said, I have fallen victim to what these people tried to do, but they messed with the wrong goddamn one. Excuse my French. I was not the one for them to play with. And this is why many of them are receiving their karma right now. It's time for you all, if you find yourself in this position, you don't sit back and say, well, what do I do? And I'm scared and this and that. No, if you stay in that energy, you stay chained to the devil. When you take your power back, you purify your energy and you declare and decree in the spiritual realm, because you know who you are, having that divine connection to the Most High God. When you're a child of the Most High God, you fear nothing and you fear no one, because you're protected. But it's the moment that you stop remembering that you're protected, that these people have authority over you. And they can keep you chained and bound. So it starts within your mind. Seeing things clearly. Everything is being illuminated. Okay? Everything is being illuminated. Recognizing that you are protected. In terms of this community of people and this false person, this false lover. Oh, they talking now. They got a whole lot to say now. This person, they got some expectations and hopes that they can maintain this false mask to try to fool this person and thinking, oh, I'm here. I'm going to nurse you back to health. You know I love you. Meanwhile, they're actually placing more dark magic over this person. Okay? Maybe even hoping that this person will overdose. Okay? Trying to do all types of things against this person in order to mess with their mental. It's time to wake up. Wake up, wake up to the devils that's in your life. The devil is not someone with pitchforks, pitchforks and horns. The devil is the people that's been surrounding you, those karmic people who have been used to manipulate you, to keep you chained and bound so that you would never release yourself. This is what's happening for these people. No success. Everything that they tried to do, all of the drama and conflict that they tried to cause, now they're fighting up against each other. No more success for these people. That's what's happening for this community of people. Look at this. No more success for these people. You lose. You tried to hold on, but now you got to let go. It's time for you to let go. Okay? All of these wands coming out. These people was very passionate about trying to take this man's life. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. That woman who was so money hungry, that would do anything for money, that immature woman, the wife of this person, the spouse of this person, whoever this woman is that was in his life, she's losing everything. Because she was so focused on materialism that she was willing to sacrifice people for the sake of gaining financial wealth. So now she has to lose everything. That's one of the lessons that she has to go through. Let's see. What else is coming out? What lessons are these people getting ready to learn? That's what I want to know. Because we already see that they lose. We already saw the imprisonment card. What lessons are these people getting ready to have to learn? Somebody is taking their power back. They shutting this whole damn thing down. This person in the emperor energy, this man, that mature man, because this card also represents the mature man. This man is taking his power back. He's using that wisdom. He's sitting back. He's getting back on his throne, okay? They tried to take him off his throne, had the man laid out in bed thinking that he had lost his dang on mind, addicted to drugs and just doing everything. But now, this person, I feel like he's shutting down all communication with these people. Look at this. These people, yeah, this man is taking his power back, okay? He's going to win. Financial abundance is his. These people are now trying to gossip. They're going to try to slander his name with the Page of Swords here. But this man he's coming out of stress. He's coming out of those sleepless nights being stressed out because he knows who he is. He's taking his power back. He already possesses the financial abundance. So now it's just a matter of him taking back his power mentally and spiritually. That's where it starts. That's where the true abundance lies. And then the financial abundance is just a bonus in your physical vessel. It's just a bonus that actually allows you to carry out your divine purpose. Okay? But when you are overly focused on financial abundance, then you completely lose yourself. You completely lose track of why you came here in the first place. As a generational curse breaker, money and wealth should not be at the forefront of your mind. The thing that what should be at the forefront of your mind is actually breaking the generational curses off of yourself first, off of your ancestors, and off of your children. That's your purpose. And that's the damn truth. That's why this person is coming to gaining the truth. In this energy of being ill and on his back, he's now being able to see the truth. And so now this person is taking their power back, finding his independence, releasing himself of codependencies, because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is somebody that does not have codependencies, okay? They know that they possess everything that they need from within. So they're going to try to talk about them and slander this man's name, but he's not fazed by it because he's sitting in the Emperor energy. He knows who he is, okay? That's part of what these people have to face, is seeing him rise back up, seeing him Phoenix rising, okay? That card came out. See him as the Phoenix rising from the ashes, because in his power, when he rises up, all of his enemies fall down. That's how that works, okay? These people going to come back. They're going to try to apologize with these fake apologies. You see the Knight of Cups. They're going to try to come in with these fake apologies. The Knight is actually supposed to be a step up from the Page. So, but they can't even get past the Page energy. Okay, they're going to stay in this childish-like energy, coming in with this false apology. But he's not going to accept it, first of all, because he knows that it's not going to, their genuine, it doesn't go any further than the Page, okay? They're not genuine about anything, but they're going to try to apologize, but he's going to be able to see right through them. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Cycles are closing out. This man is getting ready to take his power back, okay? The devil is now at his feet, and he sits up here on his throne, okay? He takes his power and his authority back. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like if he had to go through, like, let's say it was his karmic lessons that he was learning through these low vibrational people, okay, to get him to awaken to his purpose, to get him to awaken to the importance of not putting materialism at the forefront of your life, to get him to release that ego, okay, to know when to use it, okay, because the ego is useful in terms of keeping you in the reality of the fact that you're in a physical vessel, but that's about as far as that goes, keeping you carrying out tasks. Yeah, the ego is useful for that, but when that's at the forefront of who you are, oh, I'm all about how I look and what I got and what I can present to people in the physical, then you got to get a reality check. And so maybe in his ego, he might have created a whole lot of karma for himself dealing with these type of people. And so it had to come down to him being on his back, on his face, in heavily in addictions and pleasure-seeking behaviors, going through mental health issues. But it was done by dark magic, of course, but he attracted that energy to him, okay, through the things that he was doing and the way that he thought about life, okay, and his purpose here. So the Star is here and the Seven of Pentacles is here. Both of them are coming out in the reverse. These people, everything that they have been trying, those seeds that they was planting towards him, all of that, they're not going to get that wish fulfillment. They thought that they was going to be able to receive a harvest from this. They're not going to get anything. These people are not going to get anything. So I'm going to pull a couple of more cards and then I'm going to close out. Yeah, he's taking his power back. He's healing. What's behind this? Yeah, he's putting in the work. He is going to be putting in the work to heal himself. So that's beautiful, y'all. This man is going to put in the work. Whatever it takes, he's going to be very, very focused on putting in the work to heal himself, to build himself back up, okay? And he's going to come up out of this bed. Yep, he's going to move forward. He's going to take back his life and he's going to move forward. He might even, we did see that he's going to be relocating. Seven of Wands, he's taking his power back. He's standing his ground. He's fighting up against all opposition. He's taking his power back and he's protected. This is also a card to indicate he's protected. One more card and I'm closing out. Look at this. It says out of tricks. Your little trick bags is empty. These people have lost, okay? They lose. They lose. The card that we close out with is that they're out of tricks. They don't know what else to do because now that this man is taking his power back, all they can do is just sit back. She's expecting that if she keeps her mask on, that she might have a good outcome or avoid her karma. But what she should be expecting is for karma to be knocking at her door right about now, because this man is not going to play with them. This man is the emperor, okay? He is the emperor. He knows who he is, okay? He is powerful. So that's what I got for you all. I love you. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to email me for a private reading, feel free to do so. And I will talk to you all next time.